right after my encounter with that mysterious woman and exploring that base from last time, I got to build myself a home. I figured I'm gonna be on this planet for a while, so I must build a base so I can be more comfortable instead of being in that small pod for a while. The pod isn't as roomy and not enough space to relax. Maybe when I build the base, I can build a kitchen to make a sandwich.
Hey, Heavy, what's up?
Hello, demo man!
Heavy, how's everything on planet Subnautica?
Hello, engineer. I've been doing well. Like demo man, I've adapted to the planet, and now I'm building a base.
I see. Well, good news. Me and Spy received information on that woman you encounter on Delta Station.
Already tell me about her?
The woman's name is Marguerit, Maida. She was a highly experienced mercenary and former member of the Trans-System Federation, hired by Paul Torgal to protect the data site from pirate raids. Sure, she's not with Biosyn. According to her history, we don't know if now she's a merc for Biosyn. But anyways, if I know about her history on the planet, it's said that Marguerit's considerable experience was demonstrated on multiple occasions. Like the time she wrestled stalkers and took their teeth by force, and again when she brought nearly dead Reaper Leviathan to their base in the deep Grand Reef, and was last seen clinging to the Reaper Leviathan, responsible for the destruction of that base, having stabbed a jagged piece of metal into its neck. As it turns out, Margaret survived these events. Also, she's a force to be reckoned with.
This woman seems like strong women. I shall find her after I build this base.
If that's the case, I recommend. Engineer, don't show your redneck music. What did you just say, you goddamn son of a bitch? You heard me. Let Heavy play his own music if he wants. But this music is...
Heavy, good music for this montage. Damn, what a busy few days. Finally, I have a place to call home for a while. Oh, it's not finished yet, but so this is how my base is constructed for now.
Hey, Heavy.
Hello, Demoman. How's the argument between you and Engineer?
Well, it went a bit out of hand, and Highgamer had to enter the room to shut us the hell up. He put both our hands together, having us apologize and hugging off. Afterward, the engineer went back to work on his safari tour after Highgamer warned us that if any of us fight again, he's gonna kick our asses.
Well, he is the boss after all. I finished building my base, and soon I shall find this Marguerite.
I see everyone's playing in the background.
Well, back at Delta Station, I scanned the jukebox, and now I get to insert my music. The cold environments of the planet and me just chilling in my base with songs like this takes me back to Siberia.
So you get to have some music jukebox? Bloody hell, I wish I had something like that when I was stuck on planet Subnautica.
Yes, but now I must get to work and soon maybe find more answers on the planet, the whereabouts of Sam, and find baby Biosyn. Demoman, I seem to have found a grassy biome. Looks like this must be the green area is what I'm calling it, and there's some sweet shark-like creature.
Alright, just ignore it if you want to lie. Are you tracking down Marguerit?
Yes, I managed to track her prawn suit. It seems to take me.
Oh, from what I'm seeing, there seems to be floating islands like the floating islands I saw in the other sector.
Yeah, but these islands look like lily pads that are anchored down by rocks. I guess it's like a lily pad island.
Do you think you can find anything on those lily pad islands?
Maybe, but I don't think Altera would leave their stuff on those lily pads. I don't know, but it's not bad to look. I feel like a frog standing and jumping on those lily pads like Frogger.
I see. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a giant frog leviathan-like creature that hops around those lily pads. Maybe like a Beelzebub before a prehistoric frog.
Oh, Demoman, do you see what I see?
Oh, I see it heavy. Looks like a whale-like creature. Try scan it and see any info on it.
This whale creature is beautiful. The sound it makes is beautiful. Heavy has never seen a beautiful alien whale like this in his life.
It's called a glow whale. They are communal leviathans approximately 20 meters long, often found swimming in the open ocean and occasionally breaching the surface. Glow whales contain several types of bioluminescence. Perhaps the most noteworthy are their photophores, which are incandescent glandular organs found at the corners of their eyes and palms at the tip of their salient pectoral fins. Its blue horns behave similarly to turning forks. The horns receive waves of sound in the water and help glow whales identify members of their pod from a distance. This ability is also used in hunting shows to determine positioning of potential food sources. When pods of whales are at play, they emit a harmonious series of notes that resonate in their horns and release a series of chemicals that appears to create a joyful response in nearby waves. This note's frequency is tied to be heard by human ears, as its assessment is passive, harbors barnacles and energy.
Good stuff.
Damn, I'm starting to sound like Engineer Medic.
Now this is good information, is it not?
I guess.
Demoman, I believe I have found her base. I just hope she isn't home.
Oh, I see. She must have lived in his underwater caves. Although Heavy, when you meet her, ask her where Sam is. According to the info we have of her, she might know where Sam is.
Okay, although we still have to know if she's with Biosyn. It's only a matter of time that Biosyn might have found her.
Or maybe she probably assumed Biosyn is with Altera. Or maybe she killed those who are with Biosyn too. I just hope she doesn't have a bad history with Engine since we're working for Engine.
Alright, Demo. I'm in the Moonpool base. I see her prawn suit. I'm gonna scan and show it to you.
This standard issue Mark III prawn suit has been manually altered by its owner, exchanging one of its unswappable work arms for the mandible of a young Glycerate. It is non-classified Altera fabrication and has sharp claw arms that could certainly be used effectively in defensive scenarios by an experienced pilot.
Oh!
Holy, can you tell me what the hell is that?
I don't know, but... You!
I told you to stay off my land.
You trained that thing!
Next time I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Altera.
I'm not with Altera. I am with Engine. I'm here to look for Sam for Dr. Henry Wood. My assistant told me you both crossed paths once.
Bull crap. I suggest you take the time you need to come to your senses and then get off my sea base. If you're not Altera, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of barging into my sea base? Maybe once Altera's off my back, I'll remember something about your sister. There's some junk on that table that might help. I couldn't get it to work.
Wait, Sam is not my sister. She's an acquaintance of Dr. Henry. Whoa!
Heavy don't mind, she won't help. The best you can do is salvage and take out her Altera satellite. Maybe then she'll help.
I've unlocked blueprints for a snow fox. What is snow fox?
It looks like one of the speeders from Star Wars. Remember when Luke and Leia were on one of those speeders and fought against scout troopers on Episode 6 Return of the Jedi?
Yes, I guess maybe this can help for when I explore ice
I died
caps.
from exhaustion long before I made it to shore. All I could do was survive long enough to wash up somewhere. I felt a suction, and suddenly, there were vast jaws rising out of the water towards me. It had taken hours for the Reaper's corpse to float to the surface. Using the knife, I clambered up her flank and got a perch on top. I figured she'd float for a few days at least, enough for me to catch my breath. But would she sink before or after I died of thirst? I had a knife, a repair tool, and 3 liters of water. At least I wasn't gonna die of exhaustion. Now, those Reapers, they're practically all muscle, but there's some fat in there. I was able to keep warm and drink the water. And I didn't have much, but I had that repair tool, so I had a spark. It took a week to light that first fire. And I know more about the burning properties of Reaper fat than I ever cared to. I had to ration fires, but as they burned, I could smoke meat that I carved out of the beast's rib cage.
I wonder what this creature is. It looks like a polar bear with the mouth of a crocodile.
And this thing is tameable. It would make a good guard dog if you ask me. The Snowstalker is a bear-like evolutionary due to the aquatic stalker native to the warmer aquatic biomes of planet Subnautica. They are typically apex predators in the biome. They have impacts and are primarily land-based creatures, but will enter the water to hunt and defend territory. The thick halal that secretes a thin layer of oil helps keep the Snowstalker warm in the Arctic climate. Modified dorsal fin aid in aquatic hunting. The cyan bioluminescence on the tongue and tail help the pack stay together during winter storms.
I see. I would like to learn how to tame such creatures. But now I must continue my mission. Demoman will do what Marguerit requests. Find this radio satellite tower, destroy it, and she'll help me.
Good idea, Heavy. I must go offline. I have security duty at the park. Good luck.
Until next time, Demoman.